inside K-Spitty Sports Extra. I'm Zach Fox. It's now time for our Extra Innings Team of the Week, and making their Team of the Week debut, the Lubbock-Cooper Liberty Patriots. They are 13-5 overall, 4-0 in district play as they most recently took down Slayton and Brownfield. Next to speak with head coach Lamar Kello. All right, Coach, 13-5 overall, as you heard, 4-0 in district play. Surely looking at the beginning stages of this season, you thought, all right, I got a pretty good team here. But did you think this good?
I wasn't about to cut them short. I mean, they're a solid group. That's a pretty good record, and maybe surpassing a little bit of what maybe we thought we could do. But I did believe in them pretty good from the get-go. They've shown a lot from day one. And a lot of good wins this year, but a couple of them that just really stand off the schedule, and that's Midland Christian beating them 13-11, and then most recently is probably one that really put you guys on the map, and that is beating Shallowater, a ranked team in the state. What kind of went through maybe maybe more the mindset sort of things? You know that Shallowater was a good team, but you know you got a pretty good group that you're rocking with right now, and be able to take them out like that. Yeah, with the Shallowater game, I knew that we had enough talent. What I was, always concerned with, especially with young guys, is, are we going to be able to handle that moment? When we're playing somebody in a district game that is used to winning and that people expect to win, and are we able to handle that moment? And they've done a great job all year. We've had a couple of walk-off wins. We've had several close games, and I think that's helped them to grow up pretty fast and be able to handle a situation like a Shallowater in a district game in that setting, and we did a great job holding on for that win. And that just speaks to the maturity of this team, really getting out early on like that. But then, along with that, especially after that big win, now you can start in a little bit of a scenario. It's still early on in district play, but now you're looking like we can go maybe make a deep playoff run now. Absolutely. I mean, our goal, every team wants to make the playoffs, and we do want to make the playoffs, but our goal from the beginning has been district championship, and I think that we believed that all along, but I know that we for sure do now that they've seen what they're capable of, and we've been out there on the field with some quality teams, and we've been able to do that, and I think we all believe in that now. And Coach, let's talk about you personally. Coming over from Andrews, you spent 9 years there. Before that, a little stint with Roosevelt, who's now ironically a district opponent now. But take me through the opportunity for you to be able to take the reins here at Lubbock-Cooper Liberty. What was that key factor? Knowing it's a brand new school, you got freshmen, sophomores. What was it about this school that was like, that's the spot for me? Yeah, it just kind of, basically fell in my lap a little bit. I had a friend that had heard, that there was, that they were doing some hiring, and I just thought, hey, that's a good school district. Cooper already plays really good baseball, and I knew that, that was going to be a good opportunity for someone, and the chance came along, and it so happened that I had some former colleagues that knew Mr. Seffel and Coach Sexton, and it just kind of got the ball rolling, and it's a great opportunity. Coach, we've been at a few of y'all's games, and we can't help but notice the bell. And what we have here, I mean, it's pretty cool, because we want to talk about the culture side of things and be able to bring that in and now implement maybe a little Liberty Bell, if you will, and maybe a little history lesson. Take me through the process behind that. Okay, so, it's like you say, culture and being a brand new program and being able to start something, on our own and create that atmosphere, and for that bell, that credit, a lot of that, most of that goes to Coach Summers. Coach Summers kind of took that on, and he thought that would be a great idea to use that as something to celebrate, every score and every win, just ringing the bell, hitting the mark, and achieving a goal. And so every run that we score, we've hit that mark and we've achieved that goal. And so we ring that bell every time we score a run. We let the dugout ring it when it happens, and then the player that scores gets to come in, he gets to give it a ring, and then at the end of the game, if we come out on top, we get us another one in there. Well, it's pretty awesome. Well, Coach, then let's talk about what's up next for the Patriots. I believe you got Childress on Tuesday, kind of in a little bit of a lull at the moment. I think dropping 3 of their last 4, but definitely not a team to take lightly. What do you expect there on Tuesday on the road? Yeah, I mean, it's you know, that's a long trip. Every game we play this season is within 30-minute drive, other than Childress. We did go to Midland for one tournament, but all of our district opponents are very close. Childress is a long way, so that'll be a little bit of a challenge. We'll have to take on that right there, getting off the bus and also sitting through a JV game first. So that'll be a little bit of a challenge. And yes, Childress has lost a couple in a row here, but they did just lose by 1 run to Idalou. So definitely no one to take lightly. Somebody that can give anybody a game for sure.
All right, Coach. Best luck on Tuesday.
Thank you.
Let's speak with some of those Patriots. All right, Jackson, you're holding that baseball. You probably know it a little more than others. You know exactly how hard that baseball is. And let's just say hit by pitches has been your friend this year so far. I believe 10 is the number so far. What's that been like, maybe stepping into the batter's box every now and then? Are you just getting to the point of just like, yeah, I just expect this by now. I'm expecting to get hit by a pitch.
Yeah, I mean, there was a stretch in the season where I was feeling like I got hit every single at bat. And I mean, at some point, yes, it's annoying to get hit, but at the same time, you get to get on base. And so I took what I could get. I mean, I'll get hit as much as I can to get on base.
So well, you're a sophomore on this team, one of 13, but so you're in that move from Lubbock-Cooper to Lubbock-Cooper Liberty. What's that been like, an athletics perspective? If you don't have to take a year off. This team may be young, but you guys are hitting the ground running and punching varsity teams in the mouth.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely one of the hardest decisions I've made in my life, whether to stay at Cooper or come over here to Liberty. But I've definitely made the right choice. I mean, competing on basketball, varsity level, football, and also now baseball varsity level, it's been a joy, but it's also been fun competing with all these varsity teams and then beating them as well and doing how good we're doing in baseball.
Several wins for you on the bump this year. Take me through maybe the offense doing its thing as well. How nice is that to be able to do your job on the mound and know you have the bats behind you?
Yeah, it makes my life a lot easier just to be able to go out there and throw and then come back in the dugout and let them go hit and get a rest while they're hitting.
And then as far as coming in, first-year program, Coach Kello here trying to, have this culture thing. You bring in the bell. Now you have the wins for it. How nice is it to see how fast this team has been able to put together this program and be one of the teams in the area that outside teams are going to look at and be like, that's going to have to be our team to beat.
Yeah, we bond well. Like, we on the bus we're always traveling together, so we're always getting to know each other better. But we got to know each other during the football season, so we're all just pretty close and we can just work together.
And there are the Lubbock-Cooper Liberty Patriots, the extra innings team of the week. They'll face Childress on Tuesday. OK Speedy Sports Extra coming up next.